Hello, Sasha.
Hello, Sebastian. Nice to meet you.
I'm so happy to have you with me. First of all, we take part of local trends. It means that everything what is connected with innovations, with trends, are here. On the other hand, you are the special guest from
Amsterdam, I guess.
Sasha, can you just introduce yourself, just for my followers and fans?
Yeah, my name is Sasha Stolp. I work for the city of Amsterdam as Director of Innovation for the Department of Engineering. And I'm involved in a large innovation program that's called the Future-Proof Assets, in which we invest in the city in new techniques and try to incorporate with the industry, but also in knowledge institutes. And from the other hand, I'm the director from the climate adaptation program.
Oh my goodness, so many different roles, in the one organization.
Yes.
So many different roles. It should be difficult, to manage different areas, especially in the city like Amsterdam.
Well, the advantage is I'm a woman.
Yes, always the women are the best in terms of management of different, tasks. Sasha, because on the one hand, Amsterdam, there is one of the most innovative and smart city all over the world. Amsterdam is just mentioned by many different reliable agencies, as well is marked as one of the best.
Oh, thank you.
Where is the receipt of this success?
That's quite interesting. So I don't know for sure, but I think it's that we are quite nosy and quite bold and frank. I think that's the thing.
But I think there is as well the long path of trying different things, yes?
Yes.
Because on the one hand, one of the healthy place. On the other hand, I as well remember happiness index. As well, Amsterdam is marked one of the best happy city, all over the world. It means that I know that you could be bold and angry on, looking for innovations, but what else? People, infrastructure, mayors, strategy, politics, where is this kind of golden mean?
Well, I think it's actually to stay connected to the place where you live. And the place where we live is vulnerable. So if you know you have a vulnerable place and there are very high expectations, you need to keep involved in the newest things. So it's the urgency, it's the drivenness to become better, because otherwise, probably it declines, and that's not what we want. So we need to go on and have quite a bold, innovative approach to make up to the expectations.
I love it what you said, just to be in line with people, with the place and with the strategy, and being innovative creates another path to be much more innovative.
Yes, of course, because you meet more innovative people and you have the nicest conversations. You have an organization that's a bit adept to bringing in new ideas. So it's more a continuously growing process. It's not always easy, but there is a vibe that we like to try and sometimes error, but learn from it and go on.
It is just permanent cycle of improving the innovation, yes?
Yes.
Sasha, first question. As an innovative city, tell me your personal opinion. What are the top trends all over the world around city development?
Well, actually what I see right now is something which is changing, is the belief that being innovative is not only about accepting new things, but also about rediscovering your own true values. And I think that's very interesting. That's a new approach, especially here in the European Union and from cities, is, okay, what kind of city am I? What kind of city was I? And what kind of city do I want to be? Then connect it with your citizens, and then the question, what do I need for that? From new techniques, but probably also from craftsmanship that's already around. And this combination about knowing your roots and having an idea for the future, I think that's something which is new, especially with the global trends of everything the same everywhere. You feel that you are more at ease in your vibe, and it can contribute you to your idea and openness for new ideas.
It means those small differences, yes, could really make the life. Yes, or make it easier or make it better, something like that.
Yes.
Small differences based on your roots as a city.
On your roots as a city, but also as you are based on a certain spot on the world. Let's say, for instance, Amsterdam is a delta city. We are we are the end of the Alps. We are the end of the water coming off of the Alps. So we need to take that in account when we think about new housing. We are nearby the sea. What's sea level rise doing? It gives us other, how would you say, borders to think about the next step in the future. And I don't think that's wrong. So, because if you want to be a truly sustainable city, you don't only look for what's the best business option, but also what's the best for people who are living there and the best for the planet. So just, and I think in the end, all three combined, you also have something like inspirational capital. The new idea come forward from who you are.
That's amazing, you know, but let's go to our previous discussion, because we discussed a lot about innovations, about work with ecosystem, engaging innovative companies to work with, finding the best model. Some cities call it urban labs, other urban hubs or urban something.
Yes.
Tell me, what is your golden mean that you are, I hope, and I'm more than sure, you are successful. What you are doing, you know, especially or different than others, that in your case in Amsterdam it works?
As that we innovate from the line assignment, so not from outside our core business, but from inside. We've named it also the small corner of our factory. So we innovate within our assignment of maintenance. Then we have a direct connection with the industry, and the industry will watch what's Amsterdam going to ask. How can we anticipate to their question? And then, of course, we give also space for the industry. So we don't ask the lowest price for only a small project, but we say you can have a tender and a contract for at least 4 years. And in these 4 years, we work together. Mainly the way we always did, because not the whole organization is yet ready. But for a small part, we ask you truly value-driven questions, so you can anticipate with new products, with new ideas, with probably startups you want to take into your assignments. So we actually make a test bed of new assignments, but within what we're regularly doing.
But it means that this process of exchanging and engaging, how does it look like? Because normally because you said 4 years contract, for instance, but within those 4 years, there is as well some preparation period that you are creating with potential partner, your vendor, you are creating the need, or you are just officially discussing about how this potential tender will look like?
We actually do both. So in the tender procedure, we already require that the people who want to participate in this tender have an innovative approach. And we also have some ideas what we want to achieve. So we give that really as a goal in the tender procedure. Look, we want to be a climate neutral city. That means that all the equipment needs to have no emission anymore. So make sure you make a contract, or you lease them, or you buy them. But in the end, if you want to work in Amsterdam with equipment, the equipment is not a fossil fuel equipment.
Okay, I
so
got it.
they can anticipate what we want, and because that is in the end is needed.
But it is something like the dialogue, or because in Poland we call it dialogue. It means that city just announces the dialogue process, and during this dialogue is formulating the project. It's not the dialogue.
It's not a dialogue, because after a dialogue you select.
You select,
and
yeah.
we select first, then you're in, and then we start the dialogue, and it will be you.
Okay, that is, extreme. It's from my, I used to work in a business many years. That is a little bit different than in Poland. Currently we are approaching. Okay, Sasha.
So we review a larger period. So it can be that after a while we think, well, this was not the innovative partner we expected it to be. But then there will be a new period after 4 years. And we can always improve.
How are you approaching startups? Those small 3-4 people, organizations that are approaching you with some innovative concept. Is exactly the same process, or you try to incubate them, etc.?
No, we also have an incubation program. We also have a startup in residence, so they even can be in our offices, and we have a residence program actually for the real small startups. But in the end, we are a large city, and if we start to ask, we need innovations that are a bit scaled up. So in the end, if you want to improve your whole process, you must give a chance to the industry to adapt to your question too. For instance, if you want to, we have a lot of pavement. If you want to change the footprint of pavement, and especially for asphalt, you really give also the industry a long-term approach and a long-term chance to adapt. Because their asphalt fabric isn't changed at once. It's also a large investment. So you have to earn it back too, or have a prospect that you can earn it back. And therefore, this long-term contracts in combination with the continuously dialogue, it also makes very pollutive industrial partners aware of the change that we have to make, but also that they have a chance to survive afterwards.
You convinced me that one of my episodes should be in Amsterdam, by the way, Sasha. Sasha, thank you very much. Appreciate for your discussion with me, and so see you in Amsterdam.
See you in Amsterdam, Sebastian.
Thank you very much.
More than welcome. Thank you.